The man was about to tell his wife about his fake bankruptcy when he suddenly heard the voice of an unfamiliar man coming from the room. In disbelief, he opened the door and was shocked to find his wife in an intimate moment with the scheming man. But instead of confronting them directly, he silently vowed to make them both pay a painful price. It all started 3 days ago. The man, to test his wife and her family's sincerity, deliberately spread the news of his bankruptcy. When he returned home, he found that the family members who had once been extremely respectful to him immediately changed their attitude. His wife angrily walked up to him, slapped him across the face, and demanded to know why he hadn't told her about the company's problems. The man thought his wife was worried about him and was about to explain to her, but his wife completely ignored him. His brother-in-law and mother-in-law also quickly approached, wanting to know the truth, but the man felt that now wasn't the time to reveal the truth, so he had to conceal it, claiming that what was said in the news was true. But when these words left his mouth, his wife's attitude immediately changed. She bluntly stated that she was with him only for the money. That's when the man saw his wife's true face, but the woman didn't know that the man was only pretending to be bankrupt to reorganize his overseas companies. Once the reorganization was successful, the company's value would multiply at least 10 times, so he had to keep it a secret before the reorganization was complete. But this made the man see the ugly side of his wife's family. 2 days later, the secretary brought good news. The company's overseas acquisition plan was highly successful, and the value far exceeded expectations. Upon hearing this, the man was finally relieved. He had originally planned to announce this at the banquet in 5 days, but his wife found him first. Her attitude had changed drastically, because when she entered the company, she saw all the employees still working normally. She began to think that the news about his bankruptcy was false, so she tried to explain that she had misunderstood him, but the man no longer wanted to hear her excuses. Just then, the scheming man showed up with a group of reporters, mocking and insulting the man, saying that not only was his company bankrupt, but he also owed the bank billions. As soon as his wife heard this, she immediately let go of the man's arm, fearing being implicated. She immediately tried to distance herself from him. Her mother demanded that her daughter divorce him immediately, and that he should pay 10 billion in compensation. The man immediately replied that he was bankrupt and had no ability to pay compensation. Hearing this, his wife accused him of being a swindler. At this moment, the wife's family saw the antiques and trophies in the office and thought they could take them as compensation. They even prepared to take his limited edition watch. At the critical moment, the assistant quickly called security and had them thrown out. Back home, the woman began to feel anxious about her future. Just then, the scheming man came to her, offering to help her steal the man's 10 billion order. If successful, he would reward her with 1 billion. Without hesitation, the woman decided to betray her husband and teamed up with the scheming man to steal the 10 billion order from the business association. Unknowingly, she was about to pay a heavy price for her actions. The day of the banquet arrived. To her surprise, the first person she encountered was the well-dressed man. The woman, completely unaware of the situation, walked up and mocked him, saying that the man, bankrupt, still dared to attend the banquet. The scheming man also claimed that this banquet was specially held for him by the president of the business association. If the man wanted to attend, he must kneel and bow 3 times to him, but the man completely ignored